Why is his nipple so hard? It's a friendly reminder that I need to get back in the gym. Is it just me or does Jamie say McLaren weird? Is it just me or do you say my name weird? What is this?
Just read it, man.
Hey everyone, friendly reminder to subscribe to PewDiePie. The world needs you.
This is PewDiePie.
That's right, it's that time of the week. I am Jaime Rivera. This is Pocketnow, and this is the Pocketnow Daily Recap, your comments for last week. So on Monday, the topic was the CAD renders that emerged of the Galaxy S10, where we saw the Infinity O display. I asked you, what did you think about this? And we had 532 comments. Wow, hope those S10 renders are fake. It's worse than the notch because since it's lower, it takes more real estate. And it isn't really small either. You know what, dude? I'm probably the biggest question I have is what does Samsung plan to do with the user interface for that Infinity O to fit and actually make sense and not look weird? They said Infinity O, not Infinity O. Yeah, buddy, like, true. I mean, I get the whole purpose of multicam. Wow, it's a tough sell. It's a hard one, yeah. Top and bottom bezels with a gaping big hole in the screen. Is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke? Looks more like an In-N-Out burger. Then on Tuesday, the topic were the Galaxy S10 renders. I asked you, what do you think about those, primarily for the back camera? We had 370 comments. I think that the S10 leaks are fake, and it's a possibility, or, you know, the companies go through different stages of prototyping, so it could just be that as well. I do not know how to feel about this design yet. I'll know once I hold the phone. Fine. Right. The punch hole in the corner hurts my love for symmetry. Dude, that is the top comment of the week. Like, seriously, yes, indeed. There is nothing symmetrical about this. But hopefully the software compensates for that, I assume. Then on Wednesday, the topic were the rumors of OnePlus being the first phone with 5G, OnePlus 7, I guess, and, well, the fact that it's gonna probably get more expensive, so I asked you, would you buy this phone? And we had 554 comments. I don't need 5G, and I think they should do everything they can to keep the price the same. Price is what they built the brand on. We are loyal to them. Totally agree, and bear in mind, you have to understand that the Snapdragon 855 doesn't include 5G on its own. You require a separate chip for that. So I assume that what we'll have is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 model with and without, and you get to pick, and you pay for what you want. Until 5G is rolled out nationally in all major cities, I have no plans to grab a phone that can't fully use its features because of industry technology limitations. True that, and if you're the person that switches phones all the time, then sure, that makes sense for you to wait it out until your next phone, but for people that are going to be buying a phone every 2-3 years, it's probably a good idea to get on the bandwagon early because obviously the deployment is not going to take that long, I assume. Imagine $200 extra for 5G. I'd rather wait until it's a bit more standard. It's not like if the network is deployed yet anyway in the world. True that, that's a good approach. It all depends on your particular needs. And you know what? There are certain days where I actually wonder if I should instead ask you, what do you want to comment on? Because, like for example, on Thursday, the whole topic was the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8CX. I asked you if that was the future of computing, and you decided to spend the whole comments talking about Apple. 280 comments. Apple is struggling with sales because of competition and prices. I know iPhones sell like hotcakes in the United States, but around the world, it is another story, too expensive. So fine, let's talk about Apple, because the whole topic was Apple sales on decline and everything. And true, I feel that price goes up, demand goes down. That's just the way, it's a mathematical fact. At some point, that was going to hit Apple. For starters, Apple can give away its fast charging adapter and cable for free with every iPhone purchased to boost sales. You know, honestly, judging from everybody that I know that owns an iPhone, nobody ponies up those 75 bucks. I don't think a fast charger in the box is going to boost sales. I think that Apple really needs to stop cheaping out its customers with such an essential. For $750, the XR should have a 1080p screen. I don't care what any says. Dude, I totally have to agree. Like $750, you get really good screens on the Poco phone for like, what, $400 less? it truly is unfortunate that this phone is priced so high for what you get. And then finally, Friday, we had other leaks now of screen protectors with that Infinity O in a corner, not in the middle. I asked you, what did you think about this approach? We had 376 comments. Samsung should offer the S10 option with no front-facing camera. I think most don't care about them. You know, I don't think that it's the fact that people don't care, it's just that some of these selfie cameras are like really bad. The problem is, how do you use the primary camera as a solution? And we've seen Vivo and Nubia play with the idea of a secondary display for you to use the primary, which honestly I feel to be the best approach, because sadly, and it's just the way it is, in the United States it's not necessarily the case, but in Asia, taking selfies is huge. The S10 would look great with one really great front selfie camera, so that the cutout is smaller. You know, that's an interesting point. The larger the camera hole, from what I've learned from engineers, the cheaper the camera. It's a design thing, and I'm not an expert. Please, if anybody is in the comments, chime in on this. So what's the difference? S10 has notch in between the screen. I feel the water drop notch by Oppo, which is more appealing. Okay, I didn't read that wrong. That's how you wrote it. You know, the teardrop design is good. The essential phone design is good. I actually like the Galaxy approach where you had minor bezels and all the modules in there and stereo speakers. So honestly, I mean, do we really have to continue this trend? And I get it, Samsung needs to change its design because their phones are not selling great. I get that it's time for a change. I don't know if this is the best approach, but that's just me. That's it for the Pocketnow Daily Recap. Thank you so much for watching. If you want your comments to be featured, keep them short, stick to the point, and try to get some thumbs up. It helps us spot them a lot easier. You can also follow us on social media. Subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.